guys, so we swapped on over to the web browser here to go over a couple of things before we actually take a look at some of the in-game stuff. So, Rocket League's birthday, as far as I'm aware, is July 7th. So, in about, say, about 2.5 weeks, maybe we could call it about 2.5 weeks. That's about right. So, they've been actually releasing a couple of videos over the past week and a half. This one titled 10, Celebrate a Decade, then the trailer for the next season, and then actually one that's a collab with Sunless Khan, which is really cool. So this 10 one isn't much. It's just kind of a video that has, just gonna mute it, just a bunch of, memorabilia for the game. Totally cool. I'm not gonna play it in this video. And then we have the sort of 10th anniversary trailer here that just kind of like shows a bunch of stuff, and then it gets into the 10th anniversary arena, which I gotta say, I like the arena. Simple and sweet. Colors are great, but we'll get into that. And then there's actually the trailer where they reveal a couple of different things, like from the Rocket Pass as well as some other stuff. This being the clubs thing, which is actually the next video. Some more Rocket Pass items displayed on the cars. What is this? Oh yeah, and then I think it's just more stuff like the drop items, the Dead Mouse collab. Yep. And then it also covers like the sort of roadmap, which I'll get into in a second. The new map, as well as hyping up the tournament at the end of the season. So then in this last video here, this is pretty much just Sunless Khan going over the new clubs sort of remix or update, where they pretty much actually make some meaningfulness to clubs. Clubs for the longest time were just kind of pointless, just like people that could put some goofy, like, 4 character or less kind of combination in just before their name, and it held no significance. But now they've changed it, and they've made it so that you playing the game contributes to leveling up your club status. That status can be displayed when you go into games with your club members, which is really cool. It's definitely a great addition. So here's the sort of celebration info. This is the roadmap here. I have it pulled up. So we have a bunch of limited time events and limited time modes. So the FC Clash limited time event, which is on the 18th of this month, so actually yesterday at the time of this recording, since it's the 19th, to the 9th of July. Then you have Adidas Soccer Strike, and then Possession Rumble, which I forget exactly what Adidas Soccer Strike is, but Possession Rumble is very simple. It's just keep the ball away from the other team, and you get a point every 2 seconds. And then Revamped Clubs, which already is out in the game currently. And then, so those all are within the first part, which spans between the 18th of this month and then the 9th of next. Then part 2, which obviously spans between the 16th of next month and then the 4th of August, has the Party Up Summer Road Trip thing, which they mention in the details something about, which I'll get to in a second. Which that's a limited time event. Then we also have the Dead Mouse collab from the 5th to the 20th, which doesn't actually start in part 2, which I don't know why that's there. I think they have this here because there's a lot of stuff going on in part 3. And then you have the Sunless Khan Demolition Duel, which is very simple. If you touch the ball, you die. Very goofy game mode. I'm sure it'll be fun for most people. I'm not really a limited time event or mode kind of player, but it's cool for everyone to have these kinds of options. Then in part 3, which is from the 21st of August till the 17th of September, you have the Echo Chase game mode, which has the new Echo item, where I believe you get this item by bumping into other players that have it. I don't really know how that works. I'm sure we'll get more information on that later. Then we have Champions Road limited time event. I don't know much about this. Then we have the Pentathlon, I think that's how you say that, tournaments, which essentially is just a normal tournament. So let's say you go into a 2v2 or a 3v3 kind of tournament, and instead of playing 3v3 the whole way through, you'd play 5 different game modes. You'd play Hoops, Rumble, Drop Shot, etc., I think. And then you have Jump Jam. I don't know too much about Jump Jam. And the last thing on here in terms of events is the actual World Championship, which is really cool. Now, there's also another thing that they have yet to do on this scale, I want to say. I think they might have done something like this in the past, but, I'm not too certain. Limited time login rewards. The nice shot, the gilded nice shot goal explosion that you get from logging in between the 18th and then another day I have it on this website here. It details it there. And you have the Gold Cristianos, the Gold Crush, which is like a Timu Alpha Boost. I will see how it sounds, I guess. And then the formal decal, but just the anniversary edition, so it's gilded as well. So that's this. Then we can go into the details here. So part 1 has, a bunch of the, the limited time events. Part 2 has the Sunless Con stuff that we mentioned. There is also something about a new unlockable car. Yeah, right here. Unlock a new car in the next summer road trip later in July. Don't know what that's about. I don't think this is in reference to Rocket Pass. I think this is just something new. So you might get a new car by completing like a mission or a quest or something. That's cool. And then it gets into the Deadmau5 collab with Rocket League for their 10th anniversary. And then we have part 3, which mentions the pentathlon tournaments. And then the Echo items. Players already own an Echo playlist, yeah. So we're also introducing an Echo item, which means that it can be earned by bumping into players who already own it in an Echo playlist. Whatever that means. Sure, we'll find out whenever that comes around. And then it talks about the other limited time events. So we have a look here at the login rewards. So this is the Nice Shot Gold Explosion that if you've already logged in, you would have gotten. Then you have the Gold Cristianos, Gold Crush, and then the Gilded Formal Decal, which is pretty cool. This just goes over all of the limited time item login rewards. Essentially, all you have to do, because the way that it's structured, is if you log in until the 17th, right? This goes to the 17th, this goes to the 17th, and so on, right? So you could, in theory, just log in one time between August 21st and September 17th and get all 4 of these items, assuming that that's accurate. But if you're just trying to play it safe, you want to log in on the 7th, you want to log in on the 18th of this month to get the Nice Shot Gilded Glow Explosion, and then you want to log in on July 7th for Gold Cristianos, the 16th of July for Gold Crush, and then the 21st of August for the Formal Decal. Then there's the clubs overhaul. This is sort of a little bit more information about the club stuff. Do I have it pulled up? No. Now let me pull this up. So essentially, right, this is sort of an overlay of if you're like the club owner or if you're just looking at the club like status, right? They added a new role in clubs, so the club manager, and that manager can remove and add players to the club and also just select. I don't know if the owner has the same permissions, but it doesn't necessarily matter. It's besides the point. Essentially, you can select what stat you want to display, and obviously the more members of the club and the more they play, the higher rank these stats get, and so the more prestigious. I actually compared it a lot to like Apex Banner. If anyone watching this video has played Apex Legends, this is very similar to like Apex sort of medals that you can display on your character banner or character card or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty similar to that. And moving on here. Yeah, so this mentions the club medals, which we have seen right here. These are the club medals. And then the new arena, which is this. This arena is just the DFH Stadium that has just been remixed to be like 10th anniversary themed, which I think is really good. I'll probably go in game and show this later on in this video, but it's clean. It's a darker map, but the darkness of the map doesn't downplay, your ability to actually see things. I really don't like the darker maps because sometimes they're just too dark. But like the darkness in this map, kind of, how do I want to explain this? Like, when you're playing this in-game, this green is an incredibly dark color, but it's still visible. It's not like you're like playing in the dark, which is a nice plus. And this map is just clean. It looks clean, so can't complain there. Yes, the DFH Stadium 10th Anniversary Edition, and then the Rocket Pass. I gotta say, this Rocket Pass is like hit or miss with some of the items. There are some really big hits, and then there's some really big misses. I'm gonna quickly just click through this. So we have the new car, which I'll get into in a sec. It's down here. Whoops. So that's 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40. This decal is clean. Okay. 41 through 50. This looks clean. This decal on the Dom. Okay. 50. Whoa. The wheels are interesting. I probably wouldn't use them, but this is interesting. I want to see what this looks like in game. 51 through 60. Okay, 61 through 70. Alright. It looks like a bunch of nonsense, to be honest. I know there are some gold explosions, but clearly they don't show that unless I just, like, missed it. Oh, they do. Oh! Wait, they're just giving that out for free? Am I crazy? Is that not just, like, the black market skull gold explosion? Weird. Anyway. So there's 2 new cars, which we see here. No. Where's the car? Okay, so this is the Octane car. This is the Xentari, I think is how you pronounce it. But where's the other one? The Breakout X. Do they even show it on here? They don't even show it on here. Bro. That's silly. Okay, and then there's the Breakout X. So the Xentari is Xbox. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at this and whatever. So the Xentari is an Octane hitbox. I forget where it says it. Yeah, Octane right here. And then Breakout X is obviously a Breakout hitbox. I know that most people aren't going to really care for, like, the Breakout or Octane cars, but, like, you know, I really like Breakout. I liked to freestyle in the McLaren, which is the Senna, which is Breakout hitbox, and so getting another Breakout car doesn't really, you know, hurt. I like it, so can't complain. And then there's also VIP editions for Solar Eclipse's Firework, Breathing Underwater, which is cool. Those are some classic freaking Rocket League songs that just, like, that pops out in the playlist and you just get hit by this wave of nostalgia. Okay, and then tournament rewards, the Genie's Lamp Topper, Pharaoh's Decal, Magic Lamp, Gold Explosion. So it's like a Genie in a lamp kind of theming to it. It's cool. It's cool. This decal looks interesting. I'd have to assume this is a moving decal? I don't know. Weird. Okay, and then this just gets into the FC Clash, like, Adidas rewards and so on and so forth. There's a ball skin here. I don't know if this is for the actual Adidas soccer event to, like, sort of differentiate between whether it's regular, like, soccer in the arena or if it's the Adidas soccer strike. Weird. I'm not too sure. Here's the possession rumble thing. The possession rumble, we've already gone over the date and so on and so forth. And then this is the challenges and reward stuff for the sort of IRL soccer collab, like, event thing. There's some pretty cool decals here. Like, this light blue Adidas one is pretty clean. This dark one is clean. You get the Arsenal banner. You get all these other kind of banners. The wheels I don't really like, but, you know, some people might like them. And I think that's really about it, yeah. There's a bunch of nice decals. And then this kind of goes into some just, like, music that's going to be available in the shop. I probably won't be getting it. Oh, Coven and Throttle. These are classics. I mean, I haven't looked too much into the music of this game as of, like, the past 5 years, just because, like, the old music was so good, and then, I don't know, they started to go in a different direction, like, maybe a more modern direction. I just didn't really like it. But Coven's a great artist. Throttle's a great artist. I'm sure that these songs are going to sound great for people who are interested. And then by pre-ordering the vinyl... Okay, hold on, what is this? So the Rocket League X Monster Cat 10-year anniversary vinyl. Now's a good time as ever to remember some of the biggest Rocket League hits that provided the backdrop to your best moments on the pitch. We're teaming up with Monster Cat and I Am 8-Bit for Rocket League X Monster Cat 10th Anniversary Vinyl, a compilation of 19 songs from the last 10 years of Rocket League, available for pre-order on July 7th from I Am 8-Bit. This compilation vinyl contains remixes of fan-favorite songs and the return of the beloved classics like Love You Need You by Slushy, Therapy by Conroe, and Power Stone by Crankdat. By pre-ordering the vinyl, you get these decals to the Octane, Monster Cat, Black and White, Player Anthem, Us, Player Anthem, Glow, Player Anthem, Power Stone. Okay. Interesting. And then this just, these are some free titles that we're going to be able to get throughout the season. Does it say when? So, titles in the community shop from June 18th to June 26th. Okay. So, we are chalked. Okay. and then the first touch crew titles, and that's it for the celebration details. Okay, this is a pretty jam-packed celebration. I can't lie. We'll jump on over in game and actually take a look at the Rocket Pass and I guess even the ranked rewards. All right, guys. So we've hopped on over in game to look at some of the update stuff. So if we pop on over to the shop, should be the 2 new titles. Okay, so this is the We Are Chalked one. Oh, it's a pink title. Oh, I thought it was a white one. Or I guess purple, not pink. Interesting. And then there's the other one, which is First Touch Crew. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I do like these quite a bit. The other thing I wanted to take a look at really quick before going into the Pocket Pass is the Season 18 rewards, which, if I'm being totally honest here, I think they're pretty mid. Obviously, I managed to get GC rewards and stay GC for a majority of the season, but unless these wheels do like something special, it's like I'm never using these, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care for them. We'll take a quick look at the SSL ones. I have them pre-configured here. I mean, SSL looks kind of... I get what they're going there. It's supposed to show up the rank, but like the rank just being there in the center of the wheel is just so odd. It's not very subtle. It just kind of looks bad. I mean, I like how it has this little movement here, but all in all, it probably really isn't worth it for players. Let's take a look at the Rocket Pass here. I don't know what car this is supposed to be modeled after. If it is modeled after a car, it looks interesting. I mean, it's kind of got like, not Hellcat, but it's kind of got like those Hellcat like headlights. I don't know, it's kind of got like Hellcat vibes to it. Oh, yo, that is like a crazy decal to just hand out to people, pretty much. I mean, you gotta buy the pass, but like, it's $10. Like, what? Gift giver. Is that glowing? Or am I like crazy? No, maybe I'm just crazy. It's just highlighted in the background. And it's just more, or like the opacities or whatever. We got a boost. Mystique? Or is it Mystique, I think? I don't know. I don't really like the boost. These wheels, they're kind of mid. It looks like they were trying to like remake like a luxury iteration of the old Starfish wheels, which I forget their name. Glossy Metallic Flake. It looks okay. It's just a random finish. A decal for the breakout. Looks okay. What is this? Luxury. Why is it? Wait, is that what it says for all of these? Normally it says limited. Why does it say luxury? Am I crazy? This is a pretty cool decal. I can't really lie. This decal, you could probably do some very nice stuff with it. It's kind of got like 20XX vibes if it was like way cleaner. This looks like a ghoul explosion. Oh no, it's a topper. I mean, it's cool. It's anniversary stuff. Wheels, they're wheels. I don't really like this border, but I'm all for new borders and new banners. Particularly because, as you can see, by just click on the title, I have Steam, so I can use a profile picture and sort of create like a border and banner surrounding around like the theming and colors of my profile picture, which right now it's like some edited iteration of Beast Gohan from Dragon Ball Legends, but that's besides the point. I like this. I would never wear this, but I like what they're doing with like the pixelated stuff. This is cool. I mean, I guess it's cool for people to like use, but I would never use this. Moving on. These wheels look cool. There's a little bit, there's a lot going on there, but like they do look cool. Rocket Zoomer. What is this? Hey, that's not a bad banner. I kind of like it. What is this? Dominus Soft Shard. It's pretty clean. You can probably do some very nice stuff with that. I don't really listen to the music. Mystique, just as a trail there. These like weird, like I don't understand like the theming with this. Like it's the 10th anniversary and they're doing like lecture items, but then they just have these like oddball stuff like that. I don't get. Bob's Ramen, another one of these like happy birthday type, borders. Another neat finish. Yo, I would never use these. I'm gonna keep saying that because I just don't care about like wheels like this. But like this is cool. Like if I was like a casual player, I would wear these for sure. What is this? Octane. I really love the decals that they're doing. They had one for the Breakout. They had one for the Dominus. They had one for the Octane. And it's just these like sharp like diamond shapes, which is really good. Like those tend to look clean. What is this? Watermelon. Oh, but for the Paladin. Okay. This is Rocket League! Wind up topper. Another magma. Like that, I genuinely don't get. I haven't looked at the info for this. Alright, more birthday themed stuff. This could be cool. I like this. This is sick looking. You could do some cool stuff if you're on Steam with that. Again, I don't understand the heat. I like that they're doing the theming. Like, the theming is always going to work. It doesn't matter what game, what genre. It doesn't matter. If you have, like, theming, people are going to like it. This is clean. It's difficult to use with, like, certain profile pictures, but, like, it's definitely clean. The gizmo, huh? That's cool. Cool. What is this? A different car. Breakout X? What? What the hell? Wait. What was the name of this? I can just use this. What is this called? Xentari? I don't know if I said that right. I probably didn't, but that's okay. Breakout X? What? This is clean! I actually used the Breakout too, because I freestyle quite a bit in the Senna, which is also Breakout. So if this is Breakout X and it's Breakout Hitbox, which I would assume to be the case, that is cool. Another Breakout skin. Clean, What is this? Goal explosion? You can't see like more than half of the goal explosion, but like I get the gist. It's like supposed to be stars and gold beaming and all that. What? Skelly. It's cool, but like I don't understand that in reference to like the theming. Like that to me just doesn't make any sense. That's clean, yo. This is clean as heck. Wait, OEMs? Those are OEMs. All right, hold on. What is this? Okay, it's just another like 10th anniversary birthday kind of theming with the trail there. What is this? OEMs? OEM Plus? I don't know. These kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how there's like blue in the center. It's like it just automatically blows. Like. These are okay. Again, like, these wheels are, like, okay and cool, but, like, why would I use these wheels over any other wheel? Like, if you could get them painted in, like, other colors, sure. But, like, I don't know that yet. Oh, this is a moving decal. Oh, shoot. This is pretty cool. I probably wouldn't use this because I would get too distracted by the skin in, like, comp. Like, for, like, freestyling and for other people who would do that kind of stuff, this is a awesome looking thing. A border. Dude, this is cool. Holy. Sentinel. Yeah, I like that. That's very clever. Then we got the same kind of theming with the antenna there. Chianos? This is RL. Like weird inverted Cristianos. I don't like these. These kind of suck. Can't lie. Another decal for this car. Dude, this car, I love this car. To be honest, I used to never like Breakout, but then I started freestyling in the Senna with it, and man, I've grown to really love the Breakout. And then we got like a nice, cool 10th Annie themed with the Breakout X, drift. Like, this is sick. I really like this. This is more up my alley. because I like doing this stuff with the profile picture and whatnot, because I can't. These are just cool. These are cool. That's clean. Gilded glass? I mess with the name. The name's dope. This is clean. People are definitely going to use that, for sure. Halftone. Interesting. Flare? Yeah, again, I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. What the hell? They're just giving it away for free? What? Now, okay, now I understand the theming if they're just giving that away for free. What is this? Yo! Yo, dude! I might have to use Octane. Bro, this decal is so clean. What the? Dude, what the? Oh my god. Bro. Okay, they're kind of cooking. They're kind of cooking. What? Don't care about music. I'm sure it's good. Inverted OEMs. Okay, so they can be inverted, which kind of... Dude, what is that 69? Dude. Inverted OEMs leads me to believe that they might be a painted item, but I'm not going to skip ahead and see. Okay, so we got the Skelly thing as a trail, like it was a boost. No. Dude. Dude, they're just giving this fire away for free? Pretty much? Because, like, okay, I say for free, but, like, these battle passes, they're not expensive in any way. Like, it costs 1,000 credits. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, you're broken. I'm not trying to say anything like that. Like, don't twist my words, please. But this is not expensive. You spend $20 one time, and that lasts you for 10 seasons. Wait. That's the math on that is wrong. But you get my point, because you get 900 credits back, as far as I remember. You nearly get like 90%. You get a 90% return. So I mean, if you just buy a little more than 1,000 credits, like if you buy 2,000, right, that'll last you for like 11 seasons, which each season's a couple of months, right? Like that'll last you for years. You spend $20, like okay, that's what I'm saying. Like this is practically for free. Like you spend $20 a couple of years ago, and you're getting this for free still. If you just don't ever buy items, which I'm sorry, but most people shouldn't be buying items because most items kind of suck for the most part, unless it's an item that you really, really like. And, you know, most people who are on PC have access to Baka's mod. So if you're on PC, you're using that. Obviously, if you're on PlayStation, it makes more sense that people would be spending money. But if you're a PC player, regardless of whether or not you're on Steam or Epic, like, you would have the credits just, like, laying around for this. It practically for free. Alright, let's look at these. Okay, this is cool. I can't lie, dude. These are cool. I probably would never use this in comp because it's too much going on. But, like, this is sick. Dude, players would eat this up. Alright, and what's a Reaper goal? Ultra. So it's pretty much they just did like the full arena thing, I imagine, for both for this one and Reaper, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. They just like did a re-up of that. Okay, let's see. You can get these painted. Because you can get this painted. I mean, I don't really like that, so. Oh, dude, this is the season to play. This is the season to freaking play, dude. Dude! No freaking shot! Dude, this decal is so clean. This is like a clean trail. I would never use this because I always, regardless of how many trails they release, I'm pretty much always going to use Rally Tracks because it's just like the one I like. That or Classic. What does this look painted? This is clean. I actually like gray. I know a lot of people don't like gray or black, but like, I like them. I really like them, so. Whatever. I mean, that painted looks fine. Probably never gonna use it though. Looks fine. Again, probably never gonna use it. Wait, what is this? Anodized. Doing anodized? Wait, what? Why is this so different? Is it because it's anodized? It looks like see-through. It doesn't look anodized. It's cool. It's cool as hell, but I probably when you okay inverted. I don't really like inverted wheels. I used to when I was like a much lower ranked player. This is sick. Halo's good, but like I don't really care for that anymore. Okay, you can get this painted. That's good. Let's skip forward ahead. We're on what 87. We see 100. Let's just see what these look like. Those are okay, I guess. The boost again. This is kind of mid. I don't care about this. Dude, this decal is so good. Sky blue? What do these look? Okay, these wheels. The middle looks like it can be painted, which is good. Like it's not going to be that blue color that it was, which makes these wheels actually like good. These wheels are probably going to be fine. What? Oh, I didn't realize that you could do that. That's new. Shoot. Wait, what if I go back to? I'll do that in a sec. More of these wheels. This in yellow, yeah, you can see the colors more obviously than like gray. This is such a clean car if it's breakout. Like I like that a lot. Yeah, I can't go any further. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get 100% return on this battle pass. I don't know if it's like that for every single battle pass, but like, okay, so these are full, like they take up the entirety of the arena. Okay, let's see what the Reaper one looks like. But yeah, I mean that's just clean, dude. Yeah, like, all right. Well, here let me quickly get that W. All right, guys. So after taking a look at the Rocket Pass, we're now kind of in a private match, just looking at the new car. I think it's a nice car. Forgot I'm not in free play. It is a very nice car. It does fill out the Octane hitbox, I would imagine. I don't have a plugin to show me the hitboxes, but it's a very square car, similarly to the Fennec. And so this is going to represent the hitbox a lot more than maybe the Octane could. Even though the Octane has just been the Octane car, you know, that's the whole point of the hitbox for forever. I don't know, I think this will be a nice alternative for people who don't have Fennec, but they end up getting this Rocket Pass, or for maybe new players, right? But this map is fairly nice, too. It's got a nice bunch of the 10th anniversary sort of memorabilia and theming and so on and so forth. I do really like the color scheming that they chose, the gold and the dark blue. Or maybe even not gold. It's like a little bit darker. But the color choice is fantastic. I can't really complain. For this map, though, there is one sort of, I guess, complaint that I would have. The pitch, the green here is a little bit too dark. My eyes aren't perfect. And, you know, when I'm playing this game late at night and I have the RGB lights in my room, and I usually have them on like yellow or red or orange or something like that, and when I have them on, it actually like kind of makes it a little bit difficult to see and read the ball and other players on the green. If you guys enjoy this video, let me know down below. I hope that this video was extremely helpful and informative. Sorry for it being a little late though, but yeah, have a great rest of your day.